So I submit all the documents for my husband and my daughter, and everything was going okay with all the process and everything. I reach a part where I am supposed to submit affidavits of support. I checked the poverty guideline to see if I could afford to do the affidavits for my daughter and my husband. But guess what, people? I fall short $1. $1 I fall short of. I did not meet the poverty guideline, meaning that you have to be earning certain amount of money, so you know when they come up you can be able to take care of them. Because remember, you know, when you do affidavits of support, you're saying that you're responsible until that person get their citizenship, or if they turn in back their visa and want to go back home and they don't bother with it. But you are responsible for that person. If that person don't want to work, you are still responsible for that person to take care of their needs, feed them, clothe them, put a roof over their head. You are responsible for them. I did not meet the poverty guideline. I fall short of $1. So you know what I have to do? I had to get a co-sponsor for my husband and my daughter. When I went to Florida and I went to that job, I started to meet people. As I said before, I was a receptionist. I used to help out a lot of people. I used to type documents for them. I used to do things on the internet for them. I helped them file paper. I helped them with activities. I did a lot of stuff. I was one of that. I was a girl Friday. If you don't understand what I mean, go check it out on the internet. I was a girl Friday. This lady that I met, she's a Jamaican. When I came up, we became friends. She was one of my good friends in Florida. She knew I was petitioning for my husband and my daughter. I told her that I fall short of $1. She said to me, you know, I will do it for you. I said, really? She said, Sharon, I trust you. I feel like you're somebody that I can trust. So I will do it for you. And people, she did it without a second thought. Affidavits, you have to have people sensitive documents, personal documents and all that, our pay stub, our social security, everything, all of them. And she trust me, people, and she gave me all of the documents. And I put in the papers and all of that. But even before that, I went to HR and I told HR of the problem that I had. And HR spoke to the administrator and they said that they would increase my pay again, people. But it didn't come true because, you know, it was a process. They would have to send it to the head office and all of that. And it would take a little time. I ran with the help that my friend was giving. And she gave me all the documents. I put it together with mine. I paid for the process. And I submitted all the documents. And it was approved. So she was a co-sponsor for my daughter. And I did my husband. Even though it was $1, I still have to send in mine and she's sending hers. And I was so grateful for that help. That lady has been a tower of strength for me when I went to Florida. You know, some people, God just put some people in your life, place some people at the moment when they are needed. Because I was a receptionist, I sat at the desk, I met a lot of people. Receptionist is just like a bartender. People come and talk to you. You know people business. People want a listening ears. People, I sat at that desk. I was a counselor. I was a financial advisor. I was a sister there. I was a mother there. I was a comforter at that desk. I was so much at that desk. I was a customer service rep. I was a typist. Everything that you can think of. So I got to know a lot of people. She normally give me a ride home. And I always give her money to buy back gas. And she would never ever take it. So what I did, because she used to come for me, drop me back home and all of that, and don't want to take the money. No matter how I give her the money, she finds some way to give me back. And so I find other ways to pay her back. Like when she want help with the internet, she want help with documents, she want help. A lot of things I would help her. So, you know, it kind of cancel out each other, you know. But she was a tower of strength for me in Florida. I submitted all the papers, people, and that was it. It was approved. They didn't need anything more because I fine-tuned that affidavits of support. If you make one mistake on that affidavits of support, people, problem, they're going to send it back and start all over and it delay the immigration process. I fine-tuned it, and what I did, I kept all the documents when I was going through my process. I knew what to do on the form, and you have to pay attention to updated forms, because if you send in a wrong form, they're gonna say you put it on the wrong form. So you have to pay attention to the latest form. Okay, people? Word of advice. So I did not need anything more as it relates to that. It was approved. I said, thank you, Jesus. Thanks, my friend. Thanks, everybody who helped me in that process. They start send documents to Jamaica. I paid the final money for the documents to process in Jamaica, like the immigration fee. Yes, you have to pay immigration fee, just like how we pay for the B12 visa, visiting visa. You have to pay for that visa, and a few little more expenses, as I said, medical and all of that. But people, everything came true. Everything came true. I said, thank you, Jesus. The process was finished. Medical was finished. They went to the interview. Mr. Francis got his visa. My daughter got her visa. She came and she went to Pennsylvania, and Mr. Francis came up here. People, that was one of the best days of my life when Mr. Francis came. My smile went to my ears like this. It was like this. Oh, it was over. It was over. I'm telling you, immigration process is, it's not easy. It's not easy. If you're going to do it by yourself, just know that it's going to be sleepless night. It's going to take a lot of researching so that you don't make no mistakes. A lot of researching that you file the right documents. A lot of researching that you don't get delayed during the process. If you can afford it, pay a lawyer, pay someone to help you. But if you can't afford it, just take your time. You can do it. I did it, and I did it by myself. I did not get any help. I didn't have anybody to help me. But because I love to do research, people, I don't know if you realize, I love to do my research. If I don't know something, I research it. So you can do the process by yourself if you choose to. If you can't, you pay someone to help you. There are a lot of agencies out there that are not lawyers who really know about the immigration process that can help. But as I said, it takes a lot of time. So if you want, just pay for it. If you have the time, do it yourself. There's a lot of things that you need to know about the process, and it is very confusing. That's one thing I must admit. It is very confusing. So you have to know what you are doing, people. But I did it, and I came through. It was a learning process for me. Yes, people. I hope I don't do it again. I wanted to file for my mom, but she didn't want to come. I just leave it, because you know, sometimes when you bring your elderly over here, you have to leave them in the house and they decline, and you eventually they get sick, and you know what happened after that. And I didn't want to do that to her, because I go to work in the day. I don't come back till 3 o'clock. Sometimes I do a double. I didn't want to do that to her, to lock her up in any house. And she's used to going to look for her grandchildren or other kids, and she go to our church or fasting and all of that. I did not want to do that to her. She said she didn't want to come, even though she would be going back and forth, but she still don't want to know that I filed for her. So I just leave her alone. When I'm ready, I go down and I look for her. I asked her if she want to come visit for even to get her visa. She said she's not ready yet. People are not forcing her. I love my mother too much to force her for her to worry. And the least good thing worry my mother. So I'm not going to put one more thing on her plate to worry her. So I leave her alone. She's happy to see us. When I'm ready, I send my barrel, I send things to her. I try to make her comfortable, whatever she needs. As long as I can afford it, I send it for her. If I can't afford it, I save it. Or the other siblings, they will send it. I don't worry myself, and I am not stressing her. And that's the only one other person I would file for. It is too long to file for brothers and sisters, and so I don't even think about that. It takes a lot of years to file for brothers and sisters. I don't consider that. That's not on the table right now. If the amount of years wasn't so long, I would have done it, because I could do it. but it's too long and I can't bother with that right now. No, it's headache. I would advise people, if you're doing it, as I said before, do your research before you do it. If you can't do it, you let someone help you, like a lawyer or an agency, someone who knows what they're doing, because you don't want to waste your money. I don't want to file for a person that you're not eligible to file for. Get some advice, get information as to what you are doing and how to go about your filing. But people, that's it for my little video for today. Until another one, the journey continues with Share in America. Until another video, please like, share and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend about Share in America. We are getting there, people. We are getting there. I see the love that you're showing. I see the love that you are giving me, and I must tell you thanks. I appreciate it. Thank you so much to my loyal subscriber. Thank you to the subscriber that came over from the Francis. I really appreciate it. Bye for now. Until another video. Walk good. See you.